make it with these heroes. It's possible.
What do you think, guards?
Come on, Bloodseek.
I'm gonna keep. This guy's insane.
Goes down bottom to try to help out that Bloodseeker who's trying to last it under tower versus DJ, who is kind of need a little bit of harassment here. Should be able to walk himself away with the boots, but we'll give Paparazzi. I mean, he actually missed. He missed like all one.
Top lane with the Blade Fury MP. He's able to chase down. Yeah, that's first blood already here, picked up by Fnatic.
This top lane is very weak for VICI in comparison to Fnatic. So that had to have been a double tap.
It would have been a guaranteed kill if that was put down onto the Juggernaut, but it wasn't. Misplaced head down bottom though. DJ able to collapse and get the kill onto Fade with that Ether Shock.
Jabs was able to break the salve that Yang had going though, so Yang is not the healthiest right now in bottom. They just continue to pressure. Stronger. So he does have the blood right, plus that stun combo if anyone steps up too far.
Again, another attempt with the Blade Fury back online to look towards DY. DY will get healed up by the Death Pulse. Pops the stick charges, won't save him though. They have the damage output to get the kill. Yang is trying to find something in return as he'll run down Jabs. Will be able to find the trade, and Grimstroke will slowly die there. Yang just letting him tick down to the aura. As he'll be there with lockdown and time for Abed to come in and get those stacks up.
So close.
Still hasn't caught wind of the Shaman's position. Ori is heading a little too far for the piece come out. This is the time to make the move. DJ's in with the shackles. It will allow time for Abed to get the jingle up. The boundless strike comes down. And DJ there with the positioning and the patience to get down towards the bottom lane. Not the easiest of kills. Maybe if they catch out DJ a little too far forward on the Shaman, they could try for it. Paparazzi taking a heavy beating though, so it's a bit of a bait. They do silence the Shaman. They'll go with the Magic Missile. They've also got DY here as well. If they can land a follow-up, so they should have it. But DJ knows. He does. He hexes up the Nyx Assassin. The stun does still come out. They'll get the kill. See if Ice can get anything in return. Doesn't look like he can chase that Paparazzi. He's just having it back off. Pops the stick charges. Magic Missile into the blood bright under the tower. Ice will be fine though. They cannot dive in for now. At the same time, Jabs will find Jang on that top lane as they're able to chase down the Necrophos once again.
It really does come into play if he's just dodging. If he's able to dodge a couple snakes, and then he can just out regen at the start there, and that seems to be what's happening in the rotation, of course.
Just the start to Fade. Scored out position there. That'd be an easy kill here for the Brewmaster. They will turn towards DJ, chasing down the Shaman. He has some stick charges, won't be enough to keep him alive. So they get the trade. So the Ice on this bottom lane. It's getting closer and closer to having that 6.
So he can choose what type of build he wants to go for. If he wants to level up the Primal Spring a bit more, if he wants to get the ulti, go full balance strike. We'll see what he wants.
Silence is there to set up for the Omni Snap. Just straight in onto Yang. Yang does have the Ghost Round, but they've got that Blade Fury magical damage to go through it as they'll dive in towards the tower, get the kill on the Necrophos. They'll turn towards DY as well. DY, he'll fall as well. Double kill for Jabs. Straight up outplay from Fnatic on that top lane, causing issues for Yang and DY.
They're going to be burning that mana quickly from Medusa. And Ori just kind of has to like back up in general. Under a bit of threat here because of how well
we'll put the Primal Split. Yang's come in. He'll send Yang up into the air. See if he's got the damage to bring down this Bloodseeker. Paparazzi tries best to hide it out. They've got another stun to throw out. Yang is going to be there, offering the Death Pulse heals to keep Paparazzi safe. Another move from the Wind Panda to send this Necrophos up into the high ground to make sure the heals aren't there. They do get the follow-up here. They're moving back with the shackles. They rotation for Jabs as well with his Soulbind. The two-man silence. Jabs coming down to this bottom lane. Sets up for the kill on Fade. The silence persisting onto this Necrophos. He gets the Ghost Shroud and the stick charges off. But the 3 heroes still beating down onto him. He will have backup coming in the form of the TP. The TP actually going to be cancelled. There will not be any more help for Yang. Yang is healed back up to full though with these Death Pulses. So
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's a beautiful Invis rune here floating in.
What the? That actually looks really weird with the cloud.
I've never seen a hasted Invis rune on a cloud. The things that sort of happen in the midnight hour.
Oh god, look at that.
And this Invis rune here punches, and Paparazzi, he's dead. Nobody expects the Invis rune gang. He just got ganked by an Invis rune.
Isn't the greatest. They're going to use that glyph to protect this catapult down bottom, so maybe they'll guarantee this one down.
In trouble again, the silence into the Omni Slash. They're going to lose this Necrophos, this Ghost Shroud, just doing nothing against the Juggernaut. He always has the Blade Fury to follow. Yang does have a decent amount of movement speed, so does get away for the Blade Fury, but they'll run him down. Surely Yang cannot get out of this one. He cannot get another heal off. Jabs again just dominating kill after kill after kill this game. Wrap around on VICI Gaming. Will be ready to respond to the way that they're standing by one another. We'll see if they can get the jump on. Ori and DY in the mid lane. DY's going to get dusted up. Get the vision with the double hex. The balance track on the two of them. DJ, he's going for the double shackle. The blood rise down. They've lost the Medusa. Big GD's on the fight for Fnatic and MP. Waltzes in with the Blade Fury. Cuts down DY. They've got their eyes on Yang. Jump forward with the Primal Spring. They'll slow down the Necrophos. Hex is there. Locking down Yang. And third kill for Fnatic. As that fight there, they're just collapsing past the tier 1 tower. Not a lot that VICI Gaming can do to hold them off, as well as the 3 kills. Perhaps this game, I believe he has, what, the drums coming out. It's going to be FaZe. Drums into BKB. Wants to make sure that he can just get in the middle of the fight and get his spells off. DJ catching out DY. Look at the vision upon him and get that quick kill. Ori, they are going to move on him in that middle lane. MP is TPing out. There's the setup. They'll surround him. Wukong's command down. And as you say, this timing on the diffusal blade is just going to cause so many issues for the Medusa. Who's not had the cleanest of game starts this match. 1-5-0 on the KDA. Also gonna find the potential DY next to him. Yang, he's going for the TP out. Anyone he can to turn the DJ gets the hex off into the Omni Slash. That'll be Yang got the start to self onto DY. Fnatic will take both, and MP's the one to get the final blow. Double kill for the Juggernaut. MP's farm continuing to shoot. Single core of Fnatic just does so much more than that of the cores of VICI Gaming at this point of the game. DY will look for the setup on mid. The Blood Bright Silence will connect onto the Brewbox with the Soulbind. Double X is out. Fades there with the swap to at least keep this Bloodseeker safe. The shackles from DJ down, but there's the wraparound. Balance strike under the 4, but they do get the Stone Gaze connection onto Arbed. Arbed's out of it though, and Ori, he's out of mana. The Juicy just gets shredded by this Diffusal Blade Monkey King. Yang gets the Ghost Shred out. He's trying to back away, but Arbed chases him down with the Echo Saber. The stun from the Primal Split, locking down the Necrophos. Yang will fall as well. Double kill for Arbed. 3 dead on VICI Gaming, and the Fnatic, they're not done yet. Chasing forward on a Paparazzi, Balance strike down. Hex there from DJ, there'll be another for sure. Fade will swap him back. Does keep Paparazzi safe. Paparazzi better just run his little legs back to base, as Fade has given his life for him. 4 dead on VICI Gaming. Triple kill for Arbed. This game just continuing to ball out of control for VICI Gaming, as Fnatic are just making these quick moves, and VICI Gaming, they do not have the lineup to do anything in response at this point of the game.
They can't take team fights. They don't have team fight heroes, and they don't really have that much damage. They actually got the Carapace off onto the Monkey King, and then the Stone Gaze. They didn't have a follow-up. Does
get the setup, the Blood Rite, the Reaper side down. They managed to get MP. Arbed also silenced him, but kill him once. Can they do it again? They'll surround him. They'll try their best, Arbed. Can he play his way out of this one? He's still got the Wukong's command, lays it down. Does get the Jingle Marjorie, stacks up. Can he get any heals up? He's got to start hitting people, but he's not going to get the chance. Arbed falls as well. VICI Gaming, after what looked to be a...
And he's got Aetherlens BKB on this 4 position.
He's also got the Serpent Wards ready, drop once more. They're going to start walking down to the bottom. Iso Slice is straight in with the Primal Split. The Spellbind's down onto the 2 of them. The Necrophos being held in place. He has to back away and be careful how close he gets. The Blood right down. Fnatic committing MP with the Blade Fury, trying to hit into the melee racks. The Serpent Wards continuing to take these racks pretty quickly. Shackles committed by DJ. The Omni Slash there to follow up the Wukong's command. Balance strike down. This is going to be Yang falling very, very low. They're trying their best to get out of it, but the melee racks are already gone. Fnatic, will they lose them? Of course they do. They lose Arbed. MP as well. He's getting right-clicked down here by VICI Gaming. He'll try and better over the swap backs there from Fade. Fnatic, they did get the objective. They got that melee racks, but again, they are feeding kills over to Ori. This Medusa is only going to get stronger, and the high ground pushes
Whenever
up.
VICI does start to back up.
Arbed will show, cutting the way. DY trying for the blink forward. Nice. He's going to commit with the Primal Split.
They're trying to disengage.
Let's see what he can control. They turn. DJ, he gets the Hex out onto the Medusa. Can they kill the Medusa? They have the Serpent Wards. BKB committed by Arbed as well with the Wukong's command. And all of the mana of the Medusa is drained. Ori's out of the fight. Paparazzi has to go for the BKB TP out. He'll make it away. The rest of his team, though, won't be quite as lucky as it seems. Yang is able to get out, but Fade will be left behind in the river. Fnatic will take 2 out of this. As they get that jump, I get DJ getting him with the Hex, everything just being focused perfectly on Ori, getting the Wukong's Carapace underneath the Primal Spring, but wasn't quite able to get in range.
30 minutes, double siege with Aegis Cheese.
Straight in with the BKB, taking the Hex off as well, onto the Medusa. Trouble with the balance strikes out onto the 2, the Shackles from DJ, locking down another. The Stone Gaze is out in time though, and already Ori starts to punch back. He's out of mana though on this Medusa. Paparazzi with his own BKB, trying to get on the Reaper side. Catches out MP, that's the jump on the Primal Split, it's dying. Iso has to back out and get out of there, but Paparazzi chases him down, kills him off through the split. The swap back on Ahmed. Ahmed's got the BKB, gets the move across command. Far from Balor's strike. Onto the three of them. Ahmed still alive. Shackles from DJ looking down. Yeah, the stuff from Jabs. Bring it element Jabs. Dies to the dead post. The blood play is surely going to finish off Ahmed. Ahmed, he gets the jump up, but he's dead. He's lost the Aegis. Fnatic, they've already lost 3 other heroes around him. He cannot get out. Ahmed, magic missiles done. Followed up by DY. VICI Gaming hold.
Or he just holds his ground. Fade even just swaps the Brewmaster away. I thought he was...
And starting to swing away from them. Now starting to lose that advantage. The experience pretty much even. Back towards the mid. DY's going to jump forward. DJ cooks with the BKB. Shackles on him and Fade. He's able to swap him out. Keep that Nixon assassin safe. The Omni Slash comes out. Bouncing around all of them. But it's onto the Medusa. The Medusa's up in the S. The Omni Slash is down. They've only killed off the Vengeful Spirit. DJ Ruptured hides in the trees. Will be able to TP away. So VICI Gaming, they don't find any kills themselves. They have lost Avenge for a full minute.
Sure, Ori is very, very powerful, so you have to address this issue, but that gives a lot more opportunities for Paparazzi and Yang to just get their spells up. You saw how much focus was getting off, and was able to get it off.
He's going to try and start the fight, but immediately Ori pops the BKB, starts to click through the power split, but with that extra health, they are going to be able to survive on the back line. Tarbet goes with the BKB, the Wukong's command down, Fade, he's able to swap his way out of the ult, will still die, those MPs there waiting on the side, but already Ori has killed off most of the supports. They have to buy back, now MP, Reaper side, he's dead for 110 seconds. Is he going to buy back? Do they want to try and keep this fight going? He is. He's going to buy back. Jump forward for Ahmed onto Ori. They're focusing down this Medusa. DJ trying to get in. They get the eggs off onto the Medusa, but Yang picks up the double. Paparazzi's going so damn fast. As this Bloodseeker, it's a dieback on both of Fnatic support. Oh my God, the Blood Rage. Getting right clicked down. Ori's still alive. Kills off the Brew. They're 3 dead for good. Oh, Fnatic, the Omni Slash not doing a whole lot. And now MP has to play Fury back off. He's trying his best to retreat. Ahmed will be able to jump back towards the base, but Paparazzi, he's chasing this down, past the tier 3s, into the base. DY will miss the stun. BKB's out from Ahmed, he's trying his best to turn. Look at what Paparazzi, can he do it? No, Paparazzi's out. Ahmed's got to be careful. The Bloodboy's going to come in the wave of terror. Ahmed trying to get away, but Paparazzi chases him down. It's a full T-wipe. VICI Gaming wipe Fnatic. No buybacks available at VICI Gaming. They're up to the high ground.
They didn't lose a single hero during that trade with that clutch swap, bringing himself out of that Wukong's, and Ori just holds his ground. He dropped low, he got a Mystic Snake off in the middle of the fight, went back up to about half or 60% mana. Blood Rage comes out.
This is the time we can agree with this one. This one we're okay. We're going for the tier 4s, go for the game ender. There's no buybacks on Fnatic. They know for sure about some of them with the way that last fight played out with the buybacks used. A Desolator picked up by Yang. He's ready to close this one off. He's ready for his bedtime. Tier 4's taking jumps. Is going to come forward, but the ancient volley GG is more than VICI Gaming will be your first grand finalist here at the Corsair DreamLeague Major, taking the series 2-1 against Fnatic.
They kept their composure, and Fnatic, they didn't keep their composure. They kept trying to force it so hard, and Ori, you know, I was talking about how he is something that they do have to address, but when they have to focus absolutely everything on this Dusa, you saw Paparazzi in the fight. He starts running rampant. Everyone starts dropping low. He's able to run around, get these picks offs, and Yang too. He got, I think, I checked really quickly in the middle of the fight, I think it was like 11 death pulse off too to save his teammates. So